Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys what I've been rocking this past month. Everything in today's video is going to be from Fashion Nova. I'm going to separate the video by what it is. So tops, bottoms, dresses, jumpsuits, etc. So you guys can navigate the video very easily. And of course, I will have everything in the description box in the order that it was shown in the video, as well as my measurements so you guys can use me as a reference when shopping on Fashion Nova. Not a whole lot because your girl wasn't really doing too much this month. I've just been kind of like chill, not out too much, but I really want to get out there and do some things out here in Atlanta. So let me know down below. This is super random, but let me know down below what you guys do if you live in Atlanta, some things you guys like to do, places you like to go, restaurant recommendations, just anything. Even the really random things like pottery classes, I don't know, just things like that. I want to just get out and do more. So let me know down below what you guys do if you live in Atlanta. Me and my husband are always looking for things to do, and we're always so overwhelmed and we don't really know what to do. So if you guys have any recommendations, definitely leave it down below. But anyways, we're gonna get right into today's video because I don't have a whole lot of stuff. Like I said, I didn't really do too much this month, so let's get into it. So per usual, I'm gonna start off with the tops, and these two tops right here, one of these you have seen. If you watch my last video, I was literally wearing this in the video, but this is the Rebecca cap sleeve asymmetrical ruched top, I believe is what it's called. It'll be on the screen, but this right here is absolutely gorgeous. As you can see, it's this really pretty green, and it does have this type of material. I'm not sure what it is exactly, but as you can see, it is stretchy and it does have like a sheen to it. So it has this metallic but not type of look to it, which I really like. So these two tops I got in a size medium, and here is the navy blue one. I think navy blue is so slept on. I don't really understand why, because it's such a pretty color, like perfect for every day, perfect for this season. They're very light and airy and flowy, and I love that. So we're going to move on to the next top. So next up is probably one of my favorite shirts in a very long time. I love this shirt. This is the I'm the Main Topic striped shirt, and this I have in a size, I believe a large. I'm not 100%. I'm pretty sure this is a large though, but it is pink, cream, and it has this really gorgeous teal, which I don't know if you can really see it, but this was supposed to be my church outfit for Easter Sunday, Resurrection Sunday, excuse me. But instead, I'm just gonna end up wearing this probably this weekend when I go out to brunch. I feel like this is a perfect brunch fit as well. It's very chill. I'm gonna be wearing some jeans with it, but you can definitely do a pair of trousers. I wanted to do some cream trousers, as you guys can see the cream in there, but I couldn't find any cream trousers that I really like. So I'm just gonna, go with the jeans, and it's all good. I could style it again in the future with some trousers if I'd like, but this is so pretty. This was sold out for a very long time, and I'm pretty sure it's back in stock now. So definitely go get this because this is so pretty. So next up are these gorgeous zebra jorts, and I have been loving jorts for like the last year. More recently, there have been more options for jorts. When I was looking for them like a year ago, like I said, it was some here and there, every so often, but now I feel like there's so many options. I feel like everybody has jorts. Okay, you could really get any style. You can get the faux leather, you can get black, you can get all different shades of denim, you could get prints. So I love that there are more options for jorts now because I love jorts. I cannot stand shorts. I don't really like super short shorts. I don't like the uncomfortability of them just rising up and you constantly pulling them down. I have never been a fan of shorts or skirts. I just don't really like it, or more so like mini skirts or mini denim skirts. Anything short, I'm not really crazy about it. So I really love these because they're super comfortable. I really like the loose fitting shorts more so than the tight ones. These I got in a large because I wanted them to be baggy personally, but you can definitely go with your normal size. They'll be a little tight. So I would honestly recommend with jorts to size up regardless, because that's more the look of a jort in the first place. Like they kind of give that they're supposed to be a little baggy, just a little bit, they don't have to be falling off, but you do want them to be a little bit baggy because that's the vibe. So these right here are super fun. I styled them a few different ways in this clip wherever I put it. I'm sure I'll put it over here, but I styled them a few different ways. You could dress these up with some heels. I did a grungy look as well with like a moto jacket and some booties. You could do sneakers. You could really style these anyway, and I love that they're print because it just adds that extra element to it that other jorts don't typically have. They're usually just one wash, denim, one color, whatever, but I love the prints because it just adds a nice pop. So these are the only, I believe these are the only bottoms. Yeah, so we're gonna move on to dresses. All right, next up I have the Ella mock neck maxi dress, and this right here is in this gorgeous mustard yellow. This is also pretty much the exact same material as those two shirts I showed you in green and navy. It's literally the same material, but it's in this gorgeous yellow. And they also had this dress in navy, which now I'm wishing I got because y'all, I just said that I love navy, and I went with the yellow because I didn't want to go with navy because I'd been getting so much navy at the time. Now I feel like I need to go back and get the navy one because this dress is gorgeous. The fit is gorgeous. The style of it is gorgeous. loves the ruching and the color, the sheen. You guys will see it over here. I wore this on a date night, and it's like the perfect type of dress for like a spring date night because of the sheen, the lighting, the way it hits at night. It just looks so good, y'all. It looks so good. And this is gonna look good during the day as well. If you have some type of daytime event and you need to wear a nice dress and you want to look really put together, this right here is going to look amazing during the day, especially when the sun is out. You put on like a glistening body glitter or something like that and just be shining outside and looking beautiful. This is going to eat. Okay, so now I need to go get the navy blue one because I love this dress. I got this in a size small. It does have a lot of stretch, so to be honest, I would recommend sizing down in this because it's more of that vibe. Not that it needs to be skin tight, but I just don't know if it's gonna look too good if it's like loose because of the ruffles and the ruching on the front. It might just look a little slouchy and a little bit too big. So I would recommend with this one sizing down for sure. Okay, next up I have the High Priority Maxi shirt dress, and this right here was one of my favorite outfits from this past month because it was so comfortable. I love a good shirt dress moment, especially in this weather where it's like super breezy and it's a little hot sometimes. It could get a little warm, but then the breeze comes through and everything is just so nice and comfortable. I just love a good flowy shirt dress for the spring, especially with a very light material. This is a very light, airy material and it's not super heavy. This I got in a size, I believe this is in a medium. Actually, this is a small. Okay, this clearly runs a little big, which is the point of a shirt dress. You want it to have some room in it. So with this one, I would recommend either sizing down or getting your normal size. My normal size would technically be a medium, but the small fits quite large, so you might want to size down depending on how you want it to fit. But this was a moment. I wore a pop of red, of course. So if you've been wanting to try a shirt dress, I used to not be a fan, but I am now a fan. Okay, I love a good shirt dress. So now I need to get me a white one or just look for some different types in general to add to my collection because I really love the way they feel on the skin. It's very easy to wear and very comfortable, which is most important. Next up, I have the athletic maxi dress, and this right here is a really fun, kind of funky, really cute piece. This is in a size small, and as you can see, it has these really gorgeous colors. Of course, y'all know I love red. A good pop of yellow every so often doesn't hurt. As you can see, it has this really cute design on the front. It has like this red piping, which adds a really cool shape to the dress when you put it on. And then at the top, it has like this double layered, so the yellow cami underneath, and then this little black piece right here just kind of looks like an off the shoulder moment. So it has this really nice dimension at the top, and this is a dress. It does kind of flare out at the bottom, so it has a slight like mermaid type of vibe. It doesn't go all the way down like to my feet. It's definitely a maxi dress, but it's not like touching the floor or anything. You could definitely see my heels when I had them on, which I like because the heels that I wore were a pop of yellow to bring out the yellow in the dress. And this is like a very thick, okay, when I say thick, I mean practically almost like scuba material. I got this in a small, which worked fine for me, but I personally would recommend either getting your normal size. If you are in between sizes, you probably can get away with sizing down. I am in between. I'm small, medium, so I was able to comfortably fit in a small. So this right here is so cute. Definitely a sporty girly moment, which I love. And now we're gonna move on to the next dress. Okay, so next up, this is a bit wrinkled, okay, but you guys will see what it looks like on. Nice and ironed and steamed out, you know what I mean? But this is the Marla Poplin Bubble Micro Mini Dress in this gorgeous mustard yellow. They do also have this in black as well, but you guys know the bubble, anything bubble, like especially the bubble skirts have been very popular. Some people hate them, some people love them. I'm kind of in between. It depends on how short it is because they can get very short and it just starts to look a little tacky, I'm not gonna lie. But this right here I think is a perfect mix between classy, girly, fun and flirty, not too short, not too skimpy, you know what I mean? It's definitely a nice length, and with this I would recommend getting your normal size because you may sacrifice the length if you get a smaller size. And you guys will see how I style it on, but I definitely want to do brown. I want to do brown with this one because I think brown and mustard yellow is a moment. It's such a gorgeous combination. I know it's giving like fall, but I'm trying to think of another color combination with this one. I'm not sure. Maybe like a pop of leopard or some type of print would look really good, but I just wanted to do the brown. I have to do the brown. It's just gonna look so good with the bangles. I was thinking about doing some boots. I don't know y'all, but this is so cute, and you can unzip or zip it in the front for full coverage or just a little bit of, you know, a little bit umph in the front, which I think I'm gonna unzip it just a tad bit. So yeah, with all of that being said, I have one more dress. Okay, so next up, this is probably looking like not much, but this is the Alexa Stripe maxi tube dress. And as you can see, it is black and white stripes, which is kind of funky on my camera, my viewfinder. And the top is this red band. So it has a pop of red, which y'all know I'm gonna got every single time there's a pop of red. So this I just wore with a cute little crossbody bag, some red sandals, and I think I did red glasses or a red headband. I couldn't do both. I felt like it was just too much going on up here. So you guys will see over here how I ended up styling it. But I did want to add a pop of red at the top. But this is a midi dress and it's a very, very comfortable length, very comfortable material. Perfect for a spring day, even summer. This will transition very well to summer because obviously it's just gonna get hotter and hotter as the days go by. So we're going to move on to the jumpsuits. Okay, so next up, you're not really gonna be able to see this too well because it's super flowy, but this is the Hammock Dreams jumpsuit. And this you guys have already seen. If you follow me on Instagram, I posted a reel that featured this jumpsuit, but in another color. This is in the color Taupe, which is definitely just like a tan color, but I love this. Okay, I styled this very, very chill. I love the flowy vibes. So I wanted to do something cropped at the top. I just had to do something cropped. And when I thought of this denim jacket that I had that had like the structure to it, I was like, absolutely. And then I thought about my denim LV totes and I was like, yes, give it to me. All of it, I need it. I love that outfit so much. It was so comfortable. I got so many compliments. It was such a vibe. It definitely gives like, I'm not trying, but I kind of look like I did, you know? I didn't even do anything. I just put on the jumpsuit, put on a jacket, and put on a purse. Like there was no thought whatsoever. If you want to change the vibe, you could drawstring the bottom so it will give more of like a jogger type of look versus a wide leg look like this. But anyways, this is such a nice jumpsuit and I love the way that I styled it. Okay, next up is probably one of my favorite pieces. By the way, we are moving on to sets. I didn't say that previously, but this right here, y'all, fire. Okay, the color combination just eats. This is the New Era Windbreaker jacket and I also got the pants to match, which are right here. It does not come together, but obviously it is a set. This I got in a size large because it is the Windbreaker material. I just wanted to make sure that I was gonna fit in it and it wasn't gonna be too restricting because this material has zero stretch. So you just want to be sure to get a size that you know that you're going to be able to like have a little bit of room. I didn't want it to be super oversized, which is why I didn't go for like an extra large or anything. This is like the perfect fit, like for it to look fitted. At the same time, it's also a little bit of room, if that makes any sense. But this is fire. I also got the pants, of course, to match. As you can see, they have the same design, the piping, the yellow piping down the pant, and then elastic waistband, and it does have a drawstring. This drawstring actually worked, which is nice. And then it does have pockets, functional pockets, and then the back is just solid. There's nothing on the back, no pockets, no nothing, just gray, which I love. This is so cute. The color scheme, I don't know who came up with it, who thought of it, whatever, but it eats. Okay, it eats. I had on some white sneakers with this and I just love these two pieces on their own and they look really good together as well. So that's why I was very drawn to this because I really like the colorway and I just saw each piece individually and I was like, this will look really good with this bottom, this will look really good with this top, and they will look really good together. So I had to get them both. I love this so much. And then obviously you could do like a silver bag, crossbody moment, literally whatever you want. Okay, and this is probably one of my favorite moments. I love this set so much and I'm so sad that it's not a lot cooler out because this, y'all, man, this would eat when it was a lot chillier out, but it's still a vibe otherwise, and I could just have it and hold on to it for next season because y'all know your girl loves to hold on to things and that's my problem. But this is so cute and we're gonna move on to the next set. Okay, next up I have the Marissa sweater skirt set, and this is probably one of my favorite sets. One, because the color, do y'all see this color? It's definitely giving like mustard olive. It's Chartreuse, of course, but you guys know that Chartreuse is like a yellowish greenish type of color, and this is absolutely stunning. And it comes with a matching skirt, which is a little wrinkled, but it is stunning. Okay, it's a very thick ribbed sweater like material, so definitely approaching the time where this is getting a little hot, but I had to show it in this video because it's absolutely gorgeous and you could style it so many different ways. I will have up on the screen how I styled it. I did a reel where I just kind of styled it a bunch of different ways to show you guys that two-piece sets are more than two-piece sets, and y'all know this already, but I feel like sometimes people need to see it. Okay, I need to give y'all these ideas on how to wear your clothes different ways. And that's one of the things that I really want to get into as well. Repurposing a lot of my clothing, mixing and matching, just doing a whole lot more with the clothes that I have with one another, instead of buying more pieces from the outside to add to the wardrobe, which actually don't add anything to the wardrobe but more clothes, because now you have to buy more clothes to go with the clothes you just got, when you could mix and match the pieces you already own. I really want to get more into that this year and playing around with the clothes that I have and using them, okay, using them up, styling them endless ways for you guys to have lots and lots of outfit options. So let me know if you guys want more of that, because I definitely want to get more into repurposing a lot of the clothes I already have. I also want to get more into thrifting. You guys know, years and years ago, before I was even on YouTube, that was literally my pastime. That's all I would do was thrift, and that was before I started YouTube. So I kind of want to get back into that. It wasn't until I started YouTube that I stopped, because I realized that a lot of the pieces were not pieces that people could get. So it kind of made me feel like, well, I don't really want to show this because not a lot of people are going to be able to get this exact item. But I also realized that when people are looking at your videos, it's about personal style, taking the outfits from the video. Whether you like the entire outfit or not, you should be really looking at the pieces you already own to recreate the looks that you guys see from your favorite influencers. So you're not just spending money like crazy, because it's not necessary. I mean, you just end up with a bunch of stuff you don't wear, and you end up with stuff you don't actually like because you yourself don't want to wear that. You're not comfortable wearing that. You just seen somebody else wearing it, so then you buy it, and then you have these clothes in your wardrobe that you just never wear because it was never your style to begin with. Anyways, I just kind of went off on a tangent, but let me know if you guys want to see a lot more like repurposing videos, mixing and matching pieces in your own wardrobe that you can style a bunch of different ways. I really want to get more into that this year, because I've been very intentional about my purchases, and I really want the people watching my videos to be as well. So let me know how y'all feel about that. But this right here, I got in a size small, and as you can see, I styled it a million different ways, and there's probably so many other ways I could style this as well. So I'm definitely going to be hiding her for the fall and winter. I cannot wait for the fall and the winter so I could rock this again, because the color, the material, everything just screams fall and winter. But I really love this two-piece set. Okay, so last but certainly not least, I have the Chloe Capri denim set, and this right here is so gorgeous. I love the wash of this, and I love the style of the top. So this right here is the capris. As you can see, it's this dark denim, and they are just some capris, nothing too crazy. I got this in a size medium, and it comes with, so this isn't a separated set, it comes together, this really gorgeous denim top that has this kind of asymmetrical type of top, and it has the ties where you can tie it on the side of your shoulder, which looks super cute. And I just love the wash of this. I love the style of it. It's very girly, but it's like kind of edgy at the same time, which I really like. And it does have the slightest amount of stretch, okay? But I would say with this one, you can get your normal size. I got a medium. I have learned my lesson when it comes to the Fashion Nova denim sets. I typically want to go for a large because I'm like, it's denim, right? But I have noticed every time I get a large, it's too big. And I'm like, dang, it's a little bit too big. This set right here, which I'll put up on the screen, another denim set that I got from Fashion Nova like a couple months ago, that right there I got in a size medium, and it fit me perfectly. I'm so glad I got that in a medium, because if I got a large, it would have been too big. Because they're denim, I've noticed that they do give you a little bit of room, a little bit of give, so that if you get your normal size, you can get into it. So this is the very last set I have in today's video. Okay, so as well as that being the last set, it was also the very last item. Like I said, I wasn't too out here in the streets, okay, these Atlanta streets this past month, but I did have a couple of outings and things that I was doing, hanging out with family and friends. So I did wear a lot of this stuff in this video, and some of this stuff I still have yet to style, but you guys will see that coming up very soon. We're gonna get out of here, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.